Hello, welcome to the channel Legacy of the Chosen. Subscribe, leave your like, so let's go. Chosen ones, let's explore what spiritual gifts are, how they manifest, and what they truly mean for those who possess them. Are you ready to uncover the secrets behind these special abilities and understand how they shape the spiritual journey of the chosen? Keep watching and feel free to share your own experiences with spiritual gifts in the comments. I'm curious to know what you've been through. If this video can help someone, share it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to follow more content like this. Also, let us know where you're watching from so we can connect even more. Spiritual gifts are extraordinary abilities that go beyond ordinary skills. Unlike natural talents, which anyone can develop, spiritual gifts are given in a mysterious way, often seen as divine. They have a higher purpose, usually tied to a spiritual mission or to uplifting others. When recognized and accepted, these gifts are signs of a deeper connection to something beyond the material world. They have the power to positively impact lives, not only of the person who carries them, but also of those around them. In simple terms, spiritual gifts are abilities that cannot be explained by logic or learned through effort. They come from a higher source and serve as a channel between the person and the divine. They go beyond what is seen or touched. They are subtle, often quiet, but powerful. Not everyone can develop them. They reveal themselves at key moments in life and serve as evidence that there is more than meets the eye. Spiritual gifts are both a gift and a responsibility. They must be used with wisdom, compassion, and pure intention, for they have the power to transform lives. Being chosen and spiritual gifts. Being a chosen one is deeply connected to receiving spiritual gifts. But it's not just about having these gifts. It's about fulfilling a unique role in the divine plan. Those with spiritual gifts are often seen as people with a higher mission, to guide others, share spiritual wisdom, and awaken those still unaware of their path. Often, these gifts also act as a direct line to the spiritual world, guiding through intuition, signs, and a constant sense of protection. In the end, spiritual gifts are both a blessing and a calling to bring light, healing, and purpose to the world. For many, spiritual gifts act like a lens, helping them see the world more clearly and recognize the hidden connections between the physical and spiritual realms. Healers, for example, feel deeply connected to the life energy that flows through all living things. They can sense imbalances and often restore harmony through their presence or touch. Those with spiritual sight or clairvoyance perceive what lies beyond appearances, accessing knowledge only revealed to those ready for it. These gifts grow stronger as the chosen one accepts and develops them, creating a cycle where greater alignment with purpose leads to more powerful abilities. Spiritual gifts rarely appear fully formed. They usually emerge gradually as the chosen become more aware of their mission. Over time, these gifts shape their choices, actions, and perception of reality. While each person's gifts are unique, some are more common among the chosen. These abilities serve as keys, unlocking deeper understanding and guiding them through life with expanded awareness. One of the first signs of a spiritual connection is intuition, a strong inner sense that points toward a higher truth. Intuition and healing among the chosen ones. For the chosen, intuition is much more than a feeling. It's a deep inner knowing. They often receive subtle signs from the universe, perceive hidden patterns, and even foresee events before they happen. This gift guides their lives and makes them natural advisors to others. Their intuition can reveal itself through visions, dreams, or sensing energies in people and places. It serves as a powerful spiritual tool for guidance and protection. Alongside intuition, many chosen ones possess the gift of empathy, feeling others' emotions as if they were their own. This profound sensitivity often leads to the ability to heal. Whether emotional or physical, healing flows through them as a divine energy, not just a skill, but a sacred mission. They become channels of comfort, restoration, and balance for those around them. Spiritual gifts of the chosen ones, divine communication, and intuitive sight. Chosen ones often attract those in need, as if others instinctively know they can bring peace and healing. A rare and powerful gift among them is the ability to communicate directly with the divine. This connection appears through prayer, meditation, visions, or dialogues with spiritual beings, guiding both their lives and those around them. These messages can come as symbols, sensations, or warnings, profoundly impacting their journey. Another common gift is clairvoyance, seeing beyond the physical to access hidden truths and spiritual dimensions. These visions are often symbolic and require interpretation. In contrast, clear knowing is a deep, unexplainable awareness, simply knowing what is true or what will happen without evidence or sight. Both gifts provide guidance and certainty, shaping the chosen one's paths and their mission to serve others. Spiritual gifts can be subtle and easily missed, but if you feel a special connection to the spiritual or emotional world, you may possess these gifts. To identify and develop them, pay attention to your intuition, which often manifests as knowing something without explanation. Observe your dreams and visions for recurring messages from the spiritual realm. Practice daily self-reflection to connect with your inner experiences and recognize moments when you felt guided, peaceful, or able to help others. Journaling can also support this process of discovery and growth. Writing about deep empathy or unusual experiences can help reveal spiritual gifts by highlighting patterns and signs. Meditation is a key practice to quiet the mind, making it easier to access and develop these gifts. Being open to synchronicities, meaningful coincidences, can indicate alignment with the universe and spiritual awakening. Seeking guidance from experienced spiritual mentors can help interpret and nurture these abilities. Above all, trust that discovering your spiritual gifts is a unique journey that unfolds in its own time. Spiritual gifts may take time to manifest clearly, and developing them requires patience, self-observation, and trust in the process. While these gifts are powerful blessings and signs of a deep connection with the divine, they also bring challenges. Many chosen individuals experience loneliness due to the uniqueness of their experiences and fear judgment when sharing their gifts. Additionally, skepticism and misunderstanding from others can cause frustration and discourage openness. Despite these obstacles, solitude can foster spiritual growth, and it's important to remember that the journey is personal and requires perseverance. Spiritual gifts come with great responsibility and challenges. Misunderstandings from others don't diminish their value. They reflect differing levels of spiritual awareness. Those with gifts often feel pressure to use them wisely, which can cause emotional burden and exhaustion, especially when neglecting self-care. Heightened sensitivity can lead to emotional and energetic overload, making protection and boundary setting essential. Interpreting spiritual messages can be confusing, causing doubt and uncertainty. Patience and practice are needed to understand and use these gifts effectively. Symbolic messages and intuition. Spiritual messages can often be symbolic and not immediately clear. For example, someone with sharp intuition might sense that something is wrong, but may not know exactly what it is or how to handle it. This lack of clarity can be frustrating and may cause the chosen one to question the validity of their gifts. Internal conflict between reason and spirituality. The chosen ones often experience an internal struggle between the rational world and the spiritual realm. We live in a society that values logic, science, and reason above all else, which can make spiritual experiences seem irrelevant or imaginary. This creates an internal conflict where a person tries to reconcile their spiritual perception with what society expects to be real or normal. This conflict can generate insecurity and even fear of fully embracing the spiritual path, worried about being seen as disconnected from reality. However, the real challenge lies in learning to integrate both worlds, using spiritual gifts practically without abandoning logic and discernment. Balancing spirituality and practicality. Cultivating and using spiritual gifts is a journey involving both responsibility and personal growth. For the chosen ones, developing these gifts goes beyond honing spiritual abilities. It's about finding balance between the spiritual and the practical, using their capacities positively and constructively. The first step on this journey is self-knowledge and acceptance. Understanding and embracing that you possess unique gifts is crucial for them to flourish. Often, the chosen ones face internal resistance, whether from fear of judgment or insecurity, but accepting these abilities is what will allow their full development. Each gift is unique and manifests differently for every individual. Therefore, accepting this as part of your spiritual identity is essential. Practices to strengthen spiritual gifts. To develop spiritual gifts, it is important to adopt practices that strengthen your connection with the divine. Meditation, for example, is a powerful tool to quiet the mind and allow you to hear your intuition more clearly. Additionally, keeping a spiritual journal where you record intuitions, dreams, and experiences can help identify patterns that reveal important insights. Practices such as active listening and spending time in nature are also valuable for boosting your energy and balancing your spiritual abilities. Being in tune with yourself and the world around you will deepen your understanding and enhance your gifts. Connecting with nature helps ground your energy and bring balance, which is essential for developing spiritual gifts. Intuition, a common but often overlooked gift, grows when you learn to trust subtle signs from the universe. Those with empathy or healing gifts should balance caring for others with self-care and regularly cleanse their energy through meditation or rituals. Communication with the divine requires quiet moments and attentive listening, which can be enhanced by rituals using candles, crystals, or incense. It's important to find a supportive spiritual community to share experiences, gain encouragement, and ease challenges. Developing spiritual gifts takes patience, practice, and dedication. Honoring these gifts wisely allows them to positively transform your life and others. If you relate to this, share your experiences and help others by spreading this message. Share this video with others. After all, we're all connected in some way, and sometimes a single word can change someone's day. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to keep receiving more content like this about spirituality and the gifts of the chosen. Also, I'd love to know where you're watching from. Leave a comment below telling us your location, and let's create a powerful chain of positive energy around the world.